What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here, and welcome to episode 7 of my Football Manager 16 beta save with Everton. And today we're going to be taking on Southampton away at St. Mary's Stadium, and then returning home to Goodison Park to take on Liverpool in the Merseyside Derby. Now I know you must be thinking to yourself, well, why are you playing Southampton? I thought you said in the last episode you would be playing Arsenal. Well, it turns out the Southampton match got moved because Southampton was still in the Europa League. Yeah, I couldn't believe it myself. Now, taking a look at Southampton's matches, you will see here they did make it all the way to the second knockout round of the Europa League, getting knocked out by Marseille. Now, this match here on the 17th of March would have been when I would have faced Southampton, but clearly I couldn't. So they moved it past Arsenal, and that's why I was able to play the Arsenal match first before Southampton. Now, getting back to how we've been faring in the league, and unfortunately we're back to status quo, staying right in the middle of the park, 9th place. 47 points through 31 matches, and it really was that loss to Derby which killed any sort of run, any sort of good form that we had going into the next bit of matches against Chelsea, against Manchester United, against Arsenal. Just taking a look at the schedule itself, in our last 4 league matches, we only won one of them, that being to Manchester United, but we also drew to Swansea, however losing out to both Chelsea and Arsenal. Let's take a look at the matches in more detail. In what some would say would be a good defensive battle, others would say a really boring match, we went to Liberty Stadium and came away with 1 point as we drew 0-0 to Swansea. We took 15 shots, with 4 of them being on target. Swansea, 11 shots, none of them troubling the keeper in Joe Robles. However, none of our shots were able to go in, of course. James McCarthy being booked on our side, whereas John Joe Shelby and Kyle Naughton, the offenders on Swansea. Definitely a lot to be desired from this. The defense did hold stalwart with John Stones and Phil Jagielka coming up big. However, the men up front, give them all the credit. They just were trying to make things happen, but unfortunately nothing happened. And the next match, it was pretty much more of the same versus Chelsea. They defeated us 5-1 at Stamford Bridge, and then to come around to Goodison Park and say, hey, we liked that the first time, let's do it again, and beat us 5-1 at Goodison. Diego Costa, Pedro Pepe, and Eden Hazard, the goal scorers for Chelsea, while only Stephen Naismith netted us our only goal in the 32nd minute. Each side took a good number of shots. Chelsea with 26, with 13 of them on target. We had 17 and 6, but possession, definitely a bit of a struggle as Chelsea continued to push into our defensive third. And when you pepper the goalkeeper that much, like Chelsea did, you can't really do much. A few of them are going to go in. You only hope to contain it or at least counter to get in some goals, but we couldn't do neither. So it was a real tough loss to take, but it was Chelsea, and this Chelsea team is pretty solid in this game. We then turned around and got a surprising victory at home versus Manchester United, 2-0, with Gerard Deulofeu picking up both goals in the 19th and 87th minute. 10 shots, only 5 on target for us. Manchester United definitely took more chances and definitely got into our attacking half more often. However, they had the same amount of shots on target with 5, Tim Howard being able to stop everything that came his way. Defensively, we were able to prevent Wayne Rooney and Memphis and Juan Mata from getting anything going within the 18-yard box, and that's why all of them have at least a 7-4 rating. Though we were riding high with that remarkable 2-0 victory against Manchester United, we then went away to the Emirates and came away 2-0 losers. Oxlade-Chamberlain and Danny Welbeck, both the goal scorers for Arsenal, as honestly they deserved the victory. 21 shots, 7 of them being on target. We only had 7 and 2. And it's as simple as that, really. You don't get shots on net, you're not going to get the goals, and you're not going to win. Mohamed Best is also with a yellow card. He continues his fine form of cards per game, that nice little ratio he has going. Still, he's a solid defender. He's a solid defensive midfielder, and I really can't go a match without playing him, but if he really needs to get his head out of his ass if he wants to stop being booked. Okay, that's enough of the backstory for those matches. Let's get on with the matches for today, where we'll be traveling first to 16th place, Southampton. And it seems like everybody's going to be using the 4-2-3-1 in the Premier League this year, as that's what Southampton's going to come out with. We are going to counter with this lineup. Tim Howard in net, Coleman, Stones, Jagielka, and Baines along the back line. James McCarthy and Tim Sparv will be the two center mids on the day. McGeady, Barkley, and Deulofeu will be the attacking mids, and sitting up front, big man Lukaku. It would be nice to bounce back with a win, especially since now that Southampton have been knocked out of the Europa League and are not in good form in the domestic league itself. But we got to guard against complacency, so let's kick off and see what happens. First highlight of the day, it is 18 minutes in, and Southampton had stolen the ball in their defensive half after we had a good bit of attacking run coming forth. And now they're going to be getting themselves a little bit of attack going. Getting themselves a nice attacking movement. Great passing, and was he offside? No, Angel Correa was not, and Southampton take the lead 1-0 after 19 minutes. Defensively, everyone just did not know what to do. They were able to get some great passing down the pitch and finding Correa just onside for that goal. Corner kick coming in. McGeady. Oh, who did that bounce off of? I think that was an own goal. It was. Short corner, whipped into the box, and then it got knotted in by a Southampton defender. It's 1-1 now. Let's take a look at this. We went short corner. Aiden McGeady whips it in, and Target just misplaced his head in the space of the ball, and it went to the net. Right before halftime now, and we had ourselves a good chance at the free kick, but now Southampton are coming forward on a counterattack of their own. Angel Correa laying it through to Graziano Pelle. Back to Classy. Tadic into Pelle, and he wasn't offside. They're not going to call him offside. Southampton 2, Everton 1 after a great bit of passing there. Once again done in by bad defensive assignments. Pelle just staying onside. It was a beautiful pass to find him. And that'll be the half. There are definitely some players that I'm not doing all that well. Leighton Baines being one. Ross Barkley being another. They need to get themselves in gear if we want to come back and draw at the very least. First minute of this half, and Southampton get themselves a throw-in. Mane out to Cedric, who whips it into Graziano Pelle, cleared away. Inside, back into Tadic. Good tackle away. Deulofeu. We can go long with it. He finds Lukaku. Now can we hit him on the counter here? Barkley through the center to McCarthy. Way ahead to Lukaku. He is through. He's one-on-one with the keeper and actually gets a goal. What a great strike from about 18 yards out. And Lukaku makes it all level. It's Southampton 2, Everton 2. There's some great passing movement of our own to find Lukaku, and just on the edge of the box, actually a few steps in, fires it home near post and levels it up. Okay, 56 minutes gone, and one player that's not doing all that well is Leighton Baines. I'm going to sub him out at the moment with Brendan Galloway. Next guy who's on the chopping block really is Ross Barkley, as while he may have jumped back up to a 6-6, he's been sitting at low 6 for quite a while. May sub him out with Stephen Naismith at the next time out. A lot of tired players out there, and now as you can see, the 65th minute we have come up to it. And I think I need to make both of my subs now. Stephen Naismith is going to come on for Ross Barkley, and he is better as a shadow striker, so we'll push him up there. And defensively, Funes Mori is going to come in for Stones just because his fitness is starting to take a toll. So all three subs made. We still have 25 minutes left to go in this match. Can we find ourselves a winner? So 2 minutes after making those subs, it is a highlight, and it's some good movement from Southampton, but cut out perfectly by Brendan Galloway. Lukaku cannot hold on to that ball and definitely needs to hold on to possession. Heavy touch, gives it right back. Jay Rodriguez coming forth, and that's just a really, really bad shot. A ton of tired legs out there, but we still have... Oh, wow. I was about to say we still had 7 minutes to hold it down, but that looks unlikely as Jay Rodriguez scores for Southampton. It's 3-2 for the home side. And off a corner that I thought we had it well defended, clearly not. Now we need to push forward. Tim Sparv ahead to Lukaku. Southampton come down with it. McCarthy, good tackle. We cannot keep possession of the ball. Come on, boys. Tadic across to Pelle, who hits the post. Cleared away, hopefully. Wanyama. Southampton are still coming forward. They're not letting this attack up. Correa to Rodriguez off the post. We need it cleared away. Thank God. Another corner for Southampton, but 2 minutes of stoppage time is pretty much come and gone. They're winding down the clock. And there it is, a very disgusting defeat. 3-2 away to Southampton. So now we're going to be taking on Liverpool in the Merseyside Derby, and we are both level on points. Goal difference is what's only separating us. They are ahead of us in 8th place, and we're still in 9th. So when we come back, Merseyside Derby at Goodison Park. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so here we are for the Merseyside Derby. Everton versus Liverpool at Goodison Park. And wouldn't you know it, Tim Howard went and fractured his wrist the day before this match. So he cannot start in net. It will, in fact, be Joel Robles. And I'm actually switching up the formation a bit. I'm dropping everyone back to the midfield and going with a 4-5-1, building that wall and hopefully protecting the midfield, not letting a lot of balls go through. So the rest of the team sheet is Baines, Funes Mori, Jagielka, and Stones along the back line. The 5 midfielders will be Deulofeu, Besic, Gibbo, Barkley, and Lennon. And then sitting up top, of course, Lukaku, the big target man. Hopefully we can prevent Liverpool from getting a couple of goals while scoring some ourselves. That's the name of the game, after all. So let's kick off and see what happens. And 8 minutes in, we get our first highlight. It is a goal kick to Liverpool. The one thing I'm concerned about this match is, due to us being playing a match just 3 days before, fitness is going to be a big issue. And Liverpool are definitely going to try and exploit that with like Coutinho and Christian Benteke and Firmino, and trying to use the pace of Nathaniel Klein just to run up the wing. And speaking of, Coutinho bounces off the post, and then Benteke right there for the rebound, and it's Everton 0, Liverpool 1, 9 minutes in. Who was that? Who was that? I think that was Johnson. No, that was Jagielka. Completely missing the ball, misplaying the ball, could have cleared it out. I fully expected him to right there, but just completely missed it. Corner, Leighton Baines going far post. It falls to Romero Funes Mori, and he knots the match at 1 apiece just 2 minutes later. It's his first goal of the season. Great corner in. Let's take a look at that on the replay. Baines going far post. Jags originally heads it down. Funes Mori's right there for the pickup, and what a great strike into the open net. Free kick from Deulofeu into the box, but headed away. Benteke, who was on his half, he's coming through. Good save from Robles there, as defensive blunder. Complete defensive blunder to let that one go through. Let's not highlight Jags anymore. Oh, wow. Ball bounced around 3 different Everton players. Almost went to the net. Completely in shambles this defense is. Throw in from Baines on the left side, just 22 minutes in. Henderson's giving him a little bit of trouble. Barkley to Gibbo. Gibbo through to Deulofeu, who took a really short angle shot. Saved by Mignolet, and we do get a corner out of it. Baines going in, far post, but it's headed away. Free kick into the box for Liverpool. Moreno into Emre Can, who's on a yellow card. Jordan Henderson. Good pass. Good passing through, and that should be a goal. It is. Roberto Firmino breaks the deadlock once again, and it is Everton 1, Liverpool 2 in the 36th minute. It'd be nice if defensively we got our head out of our ass, because we're just letting them pass us off the park and finding some great spaces. It's another free kick to Liverpool as they get it into the box. Headed away. Nathaniel Klein is being chased after it from Gibbo. Good takeaway from Gibbo. Stones had an option in Lukaku up forward. Hands it off to Besic. Gibbo. Deulofeu to Besic. You can't hold on to it, but we do get the ball. Deulofeu. Barkley. Some good movement. Lennon cutting inside. Takes a shot, but easily saved by Mignolet there. We get a corner out of it. Leighton Baines whipping it in far post, but once again headed away by that Liverpool defense. Baines taking it all the way to the byline. Back out to Lennon. Several options in the box. He takes it down on the byline, but it goes out for a throw-in. Overall, this team has not played very well at all as we come into the half down a goal. And quite honestly, I need to start thinking about making some tactical changes, if not some subs at this point in time. Deulofeu is the only player on a yellow, and as far as worst players on the pitch, Jags and Besic are not doing all that well. I think for now, just tell them that I expect something different in the second half, and wait on the subs. 52 minutes in, and Funes Mori with the tackle ahead to Lukaku, but he's being pushed out wide, can't really do much. Cuts inside, saved by Mignolet, and that's going to be a corner. Leighton Baines, throw in. Gets it back. Goes well across the top. Stoney. Gibbo off the post. Lukaku's there for the rebound, and we knot it back up. 55 minutes in. It's Everton 2, Liverpool 2. Let's take a look at the replay, because that was a great shot. There's some decent passing to set that up. Stones laying it off to Gibbo. Fires it. Bouncing off the post. And Lukaku is there onside to pick up that rebound. We have tired players out there, but I need to make some subs out right now. So, Deulofeu definitely on his yellow card is going to have to come out. Kevin Morales is going to take his spot. And Ross Barkley also looking pretty knackered himself. I can't decide if I should have put in McCarthy, Cleverly, or Sparv. All three of them can do a decent job. I'll actually put in Tom Cleverly here in this role, and he should be fine in that role. So those two coming in, let's hold down this draw, if not get another goal. 67 minutes in, goal kick from Mignolet, playing it short. Liverpool looking to build up from the back. And with the passing they have done all game, I would not run it past them. They can actually do it. But we get the ball back. Lennon cutting inside, going out wide to Morales, the sub just coming on, taking a shot. Probably was a bad idea, but Mamadou Sakho, a foul in the box. He's already carded. The ref's not going to give him another card, but we are going to get a penalty out of it, and it's going to be big Lukaku stepping up at the penalty spot. This is a big turning point in the game. Lukaku stepping up with his left foot, shoots right, and gets the goal. Everton 3, Liverpool 2, 69 minutes gone. Let's go, boys. Minute later, throw in from Baines. It falls to Lukaku, going out wide to Stones. Stones being mugged off by three guys, and that was a really bad idea. The entirety of that sequence was bad. But we do get the ball back. Jags to Funes Mori. Through to Gibbo. Tom Cleverly. Some good passing movement. Besic can find Lukaku. He does. Gets it through and shoots far post, and Lukaku makes it 4. Lukaku with his hat trick on the day makes it 4-2 to Everton with 20 minutes left to go. And we can counter with some great passing movement of our own. Besic, just nice layoff to Lukaku, who one-times it far post. Great goal. And now would be a good time to tighten up on defense, so I'm actually going to move Stones inside for Funes Mori and sub him off for Seamus Coleman out on the right, who should be fine now with just 14 minutes left to go. Let's hold on to this lead. 6 minutes plus stoppage time left in this match, and Liverpool are not going down without a fight. Lucas Leiva in to James Milner, and Robles got a hand on it, tipping it into the net. It is Everton 4, Liverpool 3, and it is nervy times here at Goodison Park. Once again, some decent passing movement to find, going past Coleman. Coleman actually had a chance to clear that away, but it fell to Milner, who one-times it far post. Final kick of the game, Coutinho going far post. Benteke can't reach it. Seamus Coleman mugging him off. No way! No way in hell! Call a foul. Okay, Sakho is offside. Oh my god, and that's the final whistle. We escape with a 4-3 victory over Liverpool after some late game theatrics from Liverpool, that goal by Milner, and as you saw right there, that final kick that just was deemed offside. A solid 3 points coming in from this match, though honestly we probably should have gotten 3 points from Southampton as well to make it 2 wins off the bounce. But I'll take the win over Liverpool any day of the week, and playing brilliantly, especially coming back from that 2-1 deficit. So with that result, that sees us jump ahead of Liverpool into 8th place. We are still 6 points behind Leicester in 7th, and 7 points behind Aston Villa, who are in 6th. If I want to target European football, I should try for that 6th place spot. But with 5 matches left to go, that means I have to win out pretty much. And taking a look at the final 5 matches of the season, winning out is going to prove to be a challenge. Yes, we're facing off against last place Sunderland next up, but then we do have that same Aston Villa team that we're chasing, followed by West Ham away, Bournemouth at home, and Watford away. I think when we come back, it'll definitely be the last 2 matches, Bournemouth and Watford, to see where we will end up in our Premier League save. Will we be in a position for some European football next season? Well, you'll just have to come back next episode and see. So until the Bournemouth and Watford match, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new and you want to see more FM content. Any comments, suggestions, questions, anything else, please leave in the comment box below. But as always, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.